Hello and welcome back. Today is a little video about the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. You may have seen it if you're making videos yourself. I've actually got it on a tripod at the moment because I'm going to swap the camera so you can see it. Let me just take this off. This is the size of the Osmo Pocket. It makes it incredibly easy to film for gigs. I've seen people use it for weddings and things like that. Record a little bit here so you can see what I can see on. So I'll just record a little bit here so you can see exactly what I'm seeing on the Osmo. It's kind of like a smooth, just moves very nice. It's just, a gimbal. You do lots of research on this camera. I'm not going to go into like the crazy specs and things like that. I'm just going to go over the pros and cons as a musician for only one. I've used it for a lot of my TikToks and YouTube videos, and I've come to grips with it now, and I think these are probably the best and the worst of it. So yeah, if you're interested in this and you're a musician, then stick around and have a look, see what I think. If you are new here, I'm a professional guitarist based out of the UK. I am by no means a professional filmmaker, but I am a professional musician, so at least I can give you some advice there. However, in terms of filming, I just try to make it as easy as possible for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap from this iPhone to the DJI, so I can show you exactly what kind of the difference is. I mean, it's not going to be exactly the same. I mean, its strengths lay for vlogging and things like that. People do say you can use this studio camera as well, which is great. I haven't got like the lighting setup or anything like that really for all that. However, this is a very good all-round camera. So I'll swap to that now. Okay, and this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This isn't color graded. This is literally just the color that comes out of it, and it's good. I mean, I'll provide lots and lots of different bits now that has been filmed on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So the time is 84. Oscar Piastri now goes to make his 25, 26, 27 as he comes up to the timing line, breaks the beam and goes 4-5. My first pro for the camera would be that it's so compact. The protective case that it comes with is actually really good. Let me go find it. So in my drinks holder, my bag, I keep this. It definitely fits in your pocket. Some people think it's a little bit flimsy, and sometimes the lens flips around there, but you just don't be an idiot and you're fine. And a lot of people have complained that once you start adding the attachments on, like the tripod and the extension, if you get the creator combo, it comes with the battery power thing. So it does get large, but I've still had all of those attachments on and still slipped it into my pocket. It does pop out, but you know it's there and you know it's safe. It also helps if you're a shy vlogger, like a non-existent vlogger. I try my best to stick under the radar, but I do it when I have to. I'm trying to get better at it, but this definitely helps because I'm not, talking into a camera, and it's definitely a bit more discreet even with the extensions on it. And it also has a face tracking feature, which I can actually demonstrate now. Let me have a look, see if I can do it real time. So there we go, active track, so I can move about and it'll follow your face. This is great. You can also change the frame if you like, so it can have me to the left and I can go up, and you can have more of the right shot in, blah 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 blah. It's very good for getting kind of fake drone shots. On stage shots, let me just take this off. When I've been on stage, the tracking has actually been able to track me while I walk around in solo, so it looks like there's actually somebody filming me. Second pro is that it's very user-friendly. very easy to navigate around the different menus and things like that. Obviously you can look online to see how to use it and things, but pretty much if you've used any sort of smart device in the last 10 years, you're going to be absolutely fine using it. And the big key for me was that you don't actually need to be a professional filmmaker to know how to use this. Just a few videos to brush you up will be absolutely fine. Third pro is that if you actually get the creator combo, you get all these things with it. So you get this case, I don't know if you get this anyway, but see, I know nothing. And you get this little tripod thing. You get this mic that I'm recording into now. Thought, why not use it? You get this battery handle, which acts as like another backup for your battery. It comes with an extension for you to put a tripod into it, which I've got on it currently. It comes with a lead, a wide-angle lens, which I can actually show you now. So this is the wide-angled lens. Gives it a bit more. Very, very worth it, I think. I went off track there a little bit. The third pro is actually the microphone. The great thing about it is that it can record 32-bit float audio, which means that it never really gets too loud and distorted. I've been at gigs where I've actually recorded right next to the drums, and it's kept a consistent level of audio quality, which is like unbelievable. Because usually if you're sat next to the drums, it usually gets squashed and killed, but it's very, very good. You can also use the mic too that comes with it completely independently. So you can just use it, you turn it on, press the red button, and you can record the audio files. All you have to do to get those files off is to plug it in via USB-C into a laptop or a device and get the audio clips there. If obviously you want to use it with your phone, you can as well. You can use it, via Bluetooth. So there's many ways you can use it. Fifth pro is the battery life. It's a lot better than I actually thought it would be. And it also charges a lot faster than I ever thought as well. I thought that I absolutely needed that extra battery handle. I thought, with a device this small, this powerful, it's going to need it. And I suppose if you are a professional filmmaker and you're doing weddings and things like that, you're filming all day, I suppose it does help. However, there's always a power outlet near, and I'd rather charge the actual device than rely on an extra piece of equipment. I've been on holiday with this camera, I've been on multiple gigs, and I've charged it here and there, but for the most part it's been very, very, very good. No complaints. The next pro is that it's unlocked a lot of creativity in my filmmaking. I've made some shorts, which I'll show you here, that are basically just rehearsal days or gig days with a little bit of music over it, and it's just given me a little bit more zest for different angles and things like that, because it's so small I can get that shot. The app is the next thing. It's got this amazing app where you can download all the footage straight onto the app from the Osmo. It's also great for framing your shot. Although I haven't done it today because I quickly swapped it around, you can open up the app and frame your shot and control the gimbal. So there's actually a shot here which I'll show. I was sat inside of my friend's van. I clipped the Osmo to the top of the van and I was operating it through the app. I seem quite biased here really, but I will say some people have had their concerns with the Osmo, and that's absolutely fine. I completely understand that. These are mainly from filmmakers on YouTube, and I'm not that. I've made a list of what they've said and what maybe I can, sort of bring with it. I did think of another pro actually. You can plug in an audio interface into the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and then you can record audio directly to it. So if I wanted to use something different to this mic, I can use another mic going in through my audio interface here, my universal audio Volt, or I can plug guitar straight into it maybe, and monitor levels through my monitor, through my headphone. So here are some of the cons that people have brought up. This is not necessarily my list, this is just things I've written down. I actually haven't had any issues with it at all. It does exactly what I need to do, very good quality. I have taken raw photos and raw videos and graded them afterwards, and they've come out great. So these are some of the concerns I've seen online. It's not waterproof, which is fine with me because I'm not looking to use it in the water or anything like that, or around water. So they've said it feels a bit flimsy, and I think I understand what they mean in terms of the top. So it does feel sturdy, but the top bit with the lens can turn around. I mean, if you look after it, you should be absolutely fine. You do need to adjust a few settings before you get started. I do agree there. The image can be a bit sharp on automatic mode. So yeah, you just have to watch a few videos. I mean, there's lots of videos, you know, popping up saying 10 things you must do before you start with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So I would watch a few of those. There's some great ones that I'll actually put here now because they really helped me before I ended up getting this. Okay, so that's my non-in-depth review of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as a musician. I've been extremely busy recently, so I do apologise for the minimal uploads. But hopefully I can be getting more footage with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 very soon. If you've got any questions about the DJI at all, or any questions for me, please pop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to hear them. And if you can always like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be fantastic. Obviously I'm looking to try and get to 1,000 subscribers at the minute, so if you can, that'd be great. But in the meantime, take care and all the best.